Good morning. How is everyone doing? I have a very exciting live stream for you guys today. We're going to go through the market. We're going to touch on where I've been, what I've been doing, and most importantly, why most of you guys are probably here. We're going to talk about my portfolio challenge and how we are literally down 66% on the thing. Now, currently speaking, you're going to have to bear with me because it's been quite some time since I've gone live, and I only have one monitor in my current existing setup. So I have my phone next to me so I can read the chat, and I have my, Bitcoin up in front of me so we can talk about the fact that when I stopped going live was right here, right as Bitcoin peaked out. And now I'm not saying that that's the reason Bitcoin peaked out is because I stopped being live, but I am saying that now that I'm back doing my morning live streams, Bitcoin has bottomed and we're going to continue up on this bull run. What's going on, guys? How's everyone doing? Good morning. Happy to see you guys. Let's see. We got Zach in here. We got Steven. We got MK, Mandy Graham. Let's go. I'm excited to have all you guys in here with me. Say it ain't so. Look at this new crypto live stream. Let's see what this is about. I know. I'm very excited. This is going to be exciting. Bro crashed the market. Oh, man. I wish I was a market maker. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to market make in the United States unless you have the proper regulations set up, and I have not registered myself with the SEC, so cheers to not market making. This is exciting. Don, yo, what's good? Can't stay the full live stream, work and Zoom. That's fine. I'm happy you're here. Thank you for being here. As you guys come in, make sure you hit that like button, and if you didn't notice, I now have monetization capabilities. So you guys had to be subjected to an ad. I turned off the mid-roll ads because I think I have to be the one to actually do that and put it in here. I'm not going to do that because I feel like they're just obnoxious. I hate mid-roll ads in the middle of live streams, so we're not going to do that. But what we are going to do is just go through the market and talk about everything that's been going on, because it has been very adventurous in this market. I mean, Bitcoin has literally been range-bound, just trading sideways realistically, we entered it back here for the last 175 days. Now, there's a lot of charts that you can pull up that kind of indicate that this happens every single cycle. Like, we have a large period of consolidation right around the halving. I'm going to pull up a different chart because I think I have it written out on a different chart. Bitstamp, maybe? Yeah, there we go. There's the chart, my go-to chart. My circle is still in play. Not going to lie, I drew this circle during the depths of the bear market. We're still kind of in play with it. We need the golden bull run, Valhalla or McDonald's. I mean, that's it. Either we make millions of dollars this bull run, or I go back and get a regular 9 to 5 and I have to go start working at McDonald's or work my way back up into a lab position. There is no in between. Because I am fully invested in this market. 100% of every single dollar, dare I even say, more than 100% of every dollar I own is in the market right now. I literally have enough money in the market to pay off my student loans, and I'm not doing that, which means I have a loan from the government right now to be invested in crypto. That's insane. That's how much conviction I have in this bull run continuing. I think we're just getting started to the party. I think that we have that leg up right here is coming for crypto very soon. The altcoin market is devastated, hence why my portfolio challenge has been absolutely destroyed. We were all the way up. Do you guys remember the golden days for DeSci when we were up at $6,500 in this portfolio challenge? Now we're all the way down to $2,100. Oh my God. How bad are you guys? How bad down are you guys? Did that make sense? How bad down are you guys? How down bad are you guys right now? Come on, let me see. And I keep having to look down because this is where my phone is. I will get a second monitor and potentially even a third monitor over time. And it doesn't look like the chat's popping up in the little thing above me. So I must have not copied the correct little thing. Let me see. Bear with me. I want to see. Put in the chat right now, how down bad are you guys? Down over 50% since March? Yep, sounds about right. Same with the loans. Oh my God. What's good, Vivian? Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you being here. Eddie, look at the Data Lake, huge buys. Is there massive buys in Data Lake? I was just talking with the CEO yesterday, actually, trying to work out something with them. Okay, not a huge buy, but I'll take $2,000. They need something to step in. 10 grand. All right, okay. given the market cap's literally only $4.3 million, I'll take a 10 grand buy order. Data Lake about to stop bleeding? Is Data Lake gonna stop bleeding anytime soon? Please, for the love of God, just go back up to that 5 cents, those golden days. Are you still bullish with Lake, sir? I am. I understand that decentralized science as a whole right now is down atrociously. I very much so understand that. I will say though, that it doesn't change my conviction with anything. If anything, it's showing me that the market still doesn't understand what's happening with decentralized science on a fundamental level, because all of these companies that have tokens associated with them are still making enormous progress, still continuing to grow and reach new markets and create new technologies. Data Lake launched an L1 specific for medical use blockchain technology so that they could actually utilize the technology the way that it should be used. And so, like, I understand that the coin is down tremendously, but right now the actual company is probably worth 10 to 50 times the current market cap on this coin. And I know that the coin is not a security, so the security, like, they aren't going to correlate one to one. However, I am very much convinced that the coin should be worth more than the actual company, given that crypto is full of hype and speculation. So once the market wakes up to the idea that meme coins are not the only thing that they need to trade, and they can actually hold some of these altcoins, I do think that we'll see most of the DeSci projects end up having market caps larger than the actual company. And Data Lake right now is worth tens of millions of dollars, yet the actual coin is only worth 4.3. So I have held through this entire downtrend, and I mean, we got in back here, so we're still technically up 136%. Oh, whoop-de-doo. If you took any profits along the ways, you made upwards of 2,700%. So I don't know. We're still sitting pretty good just because we got in so early. My opinion is that these are just good opportunities. I got to remember not to sit too far down because then you guys can't see me. If DeSci got even 5% of the meme coin liquidity, we would moon. Yeah. If people would understand, I think default trades, and I keep getting distracted of what I actually want to show you, probably because I don't actually want to show it to you guys, but I think my good friend at Default posted something a while ago, and it's dangerous being on his account here because you never know what you're going to see on his account. But he posted something a while ago stating that only roughly 0.02% of all of the coins on Pump Fund end up not being rug pulls, which means you literally have a 2 out of 10,000 probability, 2 out of 10,000 chance that you're going to find a meme coin on Pump.Fund that actually gives you good returns. The rest of them end up rug pulling. So if you don't get in and get out, you get screwed. And I think that people are getting really tired of it. And as people continue to get more and more tired of it, I think that they'll segue into some of the altcoin markets. What's the ticker for the entire altcoin market? Does anyone know what the ticker for the altcoin market is? You know, that the giant index fund that they have for all coins minus Bitcoin? Total. I guess we can just do total for now, but that's not what I want. I want minus Bitcoin. Minus Bitcoin. Do I do it? Do I do it? Oh, I didn't even do what I was intending on doing, actually. Give me this chat back up. Let me see this. Control C. I don't think that this exposes me to anything, but I do need to come in here and open, nope, not the filters, because it should be showing you guys. Okay. The chat should be popping up right here. I know it's a little bit of inception. If it's not going to, then I'm just going to have to deal with it and figure it out for the next live stream, but that's okay because you guys can still see the chat. Others. Is it others? Excluding Bitcoin and ETH. Okay, so this is the altcoin market cap. This is the altcoin market cap right now. And I have the simple moving averages up here on the market cap of our on the chart. So we got the 20, the 50, the 100, and the 200. Let's go to the weekly because I feel like it's going to give us more data. So you guys are all familiar with what moving averages are, I'm assuming, and we just bounced off the 200-day moving average, or the one, is this? Yeah, this is the 200-week moving average. We just bounced off of it. So I think this is a good area to be holding us as support, to kind of tread here for a little bit, and then eventually we're gonna see us break out of this little downtrend that we've been in, right? So we'll probably come up, test this, come back down, bounce off the 200 again, and kind of form a little bit of a triangle here as we close out. So I would expect sometime in October to finally make that breakout. And bear with me for a minute, guys, okay? And I'll go through the entire portfolio challenge, and then we can chat about where I've been, what I've been doing, and anything else you guys want to talk about. Because Ben Cohen. If you guys don't follow Ben Cohen, Benjamin Cohen, you definitely need to. You need to give this man a follow because he's going to give you a good understanding of the macro when it comes to crypto. He's going to give you a very objectively valid reality for what's happening in crypto, understanding that the ETF for Bitcoin really gave Bitcoin the energy it needed to outperform all of the altcoins. And he is a Bitcoin maxi, so take it with a grain of salt, but understand he's really good at pattern recognition. And in this market, you need to be good at pattern recognition. And so I'm trying to find the chart that I saw him post not too long ago that had to do with the monthly returns of Bitcoin throughout every cycle. There we go. And look at this, okay? So we're gonna look at pattern recognition here for a second and understand that this is the monthly returns of Bitcoin since inception. And so most of the months are gonna end up being green. And you can see in the early days, like 2011, we had months that were 400% gains, followed by 128% gains, and then 84. Like we saw extremely explosive gains. And as we've continued to progress, the gains have gotten more subdued because when it gets bigger and bigger of a market cap, it takes more money to move it. And it's more difficult to actually move an asset that's worth trillions of dollars. But what I want to draw your attention to here may not be super exciting for you guys and may actually kind of disappoint a little bit. But if you look at September, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 years, 14 Septembers that Bitcoin has existed through, with the 15th coming up next month. And out of that, we've only had 4 green Septembers. So 11 or 10 of the Septembers have been red and 4 have been green, which means there's a pretty decent chance that next month is still red for Bitcoin, which kind of sucks because we want everything to continue upwards. But I do believe we're gonna have to wait till October till we see some of those explosive gains. Not to say that this can't go upwards, but look at October. October is the exact opposite. We've only had 4 red months in October and 10 green months. So we might have to wait a little bit longer for this bull run to actually break out. We might still be consolidating for a couple more weeks. Who knows? This time could be different from the other times, and one of the things he points out tremendously or over and over and over again is that if you look at the year of the halving, we usually only have 4 months of red. 2020, 1, 2, 3, 4 months of red. 2016, 1, 2, 3, 4 months of red. 2012, we only had 2 months of red, but that's because it was such a brand new asset that it's like the data from back then is a little bit skewed. So if we can get September as red, we'll complete the 4 months of red, and then we can finish out the year with a bang. We can really finish out the year with 3 green months in a row, and that would be spectacular. That would be something to really be excited about. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening, but I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm excited regardless because if we get a green month in September, hell yeah, we went to the moon. If we get a red month in September, hell yeah, we got more time to buy into our coins and hopefully fix what's happening here. Does that make sense to you guys? What do you guys think? I'm curious to hear from you guys. Do you think we'll have another month of red in September, or do you think that we'll turn around and save the final red month for later in the year? Or do you think we should go straight up? What's your opinions here? As you guys are typing that out, let's address the elephant in the room. I cannot afford a house with $2,100. The bag holder to homeowner challenge has really suffered over the last 3 months. And I'll take full responsibility for that because it didn't need to suffer, but I stopped paying attention to it. I stopped paying attention to the portfolio. I have not been adding weekly to my, I've not been DCAing into the portfolio since June 30th. So this entire month, I've not even added the stable coins into the portfolio to keep track of what's going on, right? I've not been looking at it since I really stopped going live. So it's been since March that I've really paid any attention to this thing. And had I not done that, I don't think we'd be in the same predicament because there have been plays to be had. I just haven't taken advantage of any of them. So right here on this live stream, we're going to go through the coins that I currently have in the portfolio. I'm going to update the positions that I have or have gotten rid of, and I'm going to add in some of the stable coins once more. I'm excited that we've been holding steady. It's kind of a sad note. I've been excited that we've been holding steady around 9 or 10 viewers on this live stream because it's been a while since we've actually gone live, and I missed you guys. I really did. I missed the constant support. The little support group we had going would have been really nice when everything was going down. So I'm sorry that I abandoned everyone in their time of need. It was not as intended. But let's look. So for the past month, the portfolio on Sunday, July 28th, was at $2,900. I need to write this down. Where can I write this down? So $29 followed by, on the next Sunday, it was worth $24. The next Sunday, we were only worth $24 again. You guys know what I'm doing? Do you guys remember the DCA strategy that I implement? And then the Sunday that just passed, it was only worth $22. So the DCA strategy that I implement is, rather than dollar cost averaging into specific coins, I dollar cost average into stable coins every single week in this portfolio. That way, I have dry powder for when we see massive crashes. So what I'm gonna do is come back here. I'm gonna see the transactions that I do have in my stablecoin. The last one I did was June 30th. And I'm going to add some new transactions where I'm buying more stablecoins, right? So June 30th was a while ago. So I have the 7th, the 14th, the 21st, and the 28th. So we literally have 3 more transactions that I didn't even acknowledge. Nice idea. Thank you. I think it's a great idea. I really do. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. But I think it's better than actually dollar cost averaging because it allows me to make calculated moves. So I have July 7th was $26. And then 25. So 26, 25. And then 27. 26, 25, 27. 26, 25, 27. Look at that. Oh my God. We're going to be rich. We're going to be rich. So come back here. And I guess I could do this off camera, but I want you guys to see the entire transparency of it. So 26. 25, 27, 29, 24, 24, 22. $29, 24, 24, 22. All right, now look at that. Now we have $600 to go shopping with over the next week or so. Really, I want to deploy all of this by the end of the month. So I have almost 2 weeks to deploy all of this. And then hopefully that helps boost some of the gains. And you can see now we're up again. But that's good. That's good. So the positions I have right now are Jupiter. Jupiter is Solana's leading decentralized exchange. So if I think Solana's going to do well, then Jupiter is likely going to outpace Solana as it's a smaller market cap and really just a beta play on top of Solana. So Solana, I think, is going to end up going to $1,000 plus or minus $100, because what's $100 to Solana's market cap? And I think that Jupiter is going to outperform that. So if we come look at Solana, no, not the market cap. I want to look at Solana in dollars. So getting to $1,000 per Solana at 140 puts us at 600% gains. So if I come to Jupiter, I'm expecting that Jupiter is going to outperform Solana. So 600% gains on Jupiter would put us up at $5.50. So I think that we should be able to double the gains that come from Solana, which means that we could probably expect a $9, a $10 Jupiter. Given that our average cost is 50 cents, that is almost a 20x. So I'll probably take profits along the ways. I'm curious at this point, have I taken profits? No, all I did was buy $200 worth of Jupiter and I'm still holding on to it. So I'm gonna continue to hold on to Jupiter until we reach later in the cycle. We're up 50% on it. Axon DAO. Axon DAO, this is what's left of my Axon from the initial buy-in at the pre-sale prices. So that's why you don't see a profit and loss here, is because they didn't have the ability to put it into CoinMarketCap at what price I actually bought it at. So we're sitting at $300 worth of Axon right now. And I think what I'm going to do is buy some more here pretty soon, because Axon is in the gutter. How many of you guys got into Axon with me? I'm assuming all of you, because I mean, you guys are here right now on the live stream. So I'm assuming you guys have been watching me for the last 6 to 8 months. So I'm assuming you all got into Axon early before it was even on this chart, down under a penny. But how many of you guys are up on your Axon positions right now? Let's see a show of hands. Come on. Axon's a serious possibility for Coinbase. Steven, that's a good question. I think the team has the connections to possibly make it work. The only problem is that Research Coin isn't even on Coinbase, and Research Coin is Brian Armstrong's project. Brian Armstrong's the CEO of Coinbase. Brian Armstrong is one of the co-founders of Research Hub. Coinbase declined Research Hub's proposal to get listed on Coinbase. And so if they won't even list Research Hub right now, I think it's very slim odds that Axon gets listed on Coinbase. But does Coinbase have any DAOs on it? Does Coinbase have any DAOs listed on their exchange? I'm assuming Constitution DAO is there, otherwise I wouldn't be talking about it. Uniswap's a DAO? What? Yeah, maybe they do. Maybe they do, because they have other DAOs listed, so maybe they do. They applies, but who knows if they get listed. I did, in the update video that I made yesterday, I talked a little bit, like very briefly about an update video that I did yesterday. Hopefully I don't play anything. Fuck. An ad? Who has ads on their videos? There we go. Talked very briefly about Axon right in here. Nope, that's still Data Lake. And they have upcoming a sex, prepared documentation for a potential sex listing. So Axon is getting ready for a centralized exchange. Let's just see if it's Coinbase or if it's like, I don't know. There's so many centralized exchanges that they could get listed on. They could get listed on Blowfin. They could get listed on BitGet. They could get listed on MEXC. We'll have to wait and see what they actually get listed on for the centralized exchange, but they are still working on it. Now, bear in mind, I like Chris and I like most of the team there. They've been saying this since the day they launched. So they're dragging it out for sure. Hopefully they're actually getting ready to list on a centralized exchange, but this has been in the works since back here before we had that monstrous run before the NVIDIA conference. Now, understanding this is not the fully diluted market cap because I believe they only have about 12% of the tokens in circulation. So the real market cap's around that $12 million. And I think for $12 million, Axon DAO is a steal at these depressed prices. 10 cents for an Axon DAO price right now, I think is a joke. And so I'm probably going to use some of the cash that I have in reserves here, this $600, to scoop up some more Axon DAO tokens. Seems like Research Coin would have conflict of interest. Yeah, I think that's probably part of the reason why they didn't list it, is just they don't want to seem like they're playing favoritism through the eyes of the SEC. Kaspa, I'm still just hanging on to. We called Kaspa at such a low price, and I'm just chilling here with my profits already taken. So we put 50 bucks in, I took 65 out, put another 50 in, around 9 cents. I'm just chilling with these. I'm happy with the position. It's a little bit small, but the whole portfolio is small. So Kaspa is like 10% of the portfolio. So I'm just chilling with that. Landwolf. I don't even want to talk about Landwolf. How many of you guys got bagged on Landwolf here? Viewed the transaction. I got in at 1.1 cents, so I'm not down as bad as I could be, but holy crap. Holy crap, guys. I entered meme coins and I couldn't take profits when I needed to. I guess we're bouncing a little bit here today. Fucking finally. Holy shit. Holy shit. I was promised a Lambo. I was promised a Lambo when I entered Landwolf, and all I've gotten so far are food stamps. So I don't know if you guys know anywhere to get your money back, but I would appreciate my money back on this thing. Because I know the portfolio challenge only has like $200 or $300 put into it. Wait, how much did I put into this in the portfolio challenge? Holy shit. I put in $500 into Landwolf in the portfolio challenge. I tried to enter the meme coin market and I got decimated. But in my personal portfolio, I put like 10 grand into it. Oh man. I still think that it'll do decent. I mean, Landwolf's down. Brett is down. It's up a little bit today, but Brett's down a good amount. Landwolf's down a lot. I know Pepe is down. So the entire Boys Club narrative is down substantially. Like, it's cut in half from where the market cap was. The market cap hit 7 billion. Now it's down at 3.3. So all of the Boys Club narrative have been cut drastically. But goddamn, Landwolf had me 2 shillers calling for a $1 to $2 billion market cap. I know. Even I got caught shilling it a little bit, and I still think it's decent. I still think it'll probably recover, and I think we'll come up to that $1 billion market cap, but not anywhere near that right now. We're nowhere near that right now. So I'm still just hanging on my Landwolf. I'm not going to add any more. I'm not going to sell it. I'm just chilling, waiting for it to rebound. ICP, my average cost is $4, so I won't be accumulating any more ICP at these prices. I'm very happy to just kind of hold on to the ICP that I have right now in the portfolio challenge. Yeah, I think that this will be a $100 coin, and I want to see, for bragging purposes, I want to have that average buy-in at $4. And then when I sell at $100, I can be like, look at, I literally got a 25x on a main layer 1 out there. I'm hoping that some of the beta plays within ICP, like Alpaca, like MCS, some of those plays get listed on CoinMarketCap so that I can include them into my portfolio challenge, because I think Alpaca is going to drastically outperform ICP. Alpaca's at like a $300,000 market cap. And I got some alpha from Aaron recently of new exchange and new products that are coming in ICP that should bring the DeFi ecosystem there to the next level. And so if that all comes to fruition, which I'm watching it in real time behind the scenes come to fruition, I'm going to be more bullish on the beta plays within the ICP ecosystem than I have ever been. And I've been pretty damn bullish thus far. Like those coins being at a $300 million or $300,000 market cap, while ICP has like $1.5 billion in TVL. I'm very excited to see what comes out of what Aaron's been helping advise for. Boys Club meta will succeed over time for sure, for sure. We got 15 people in the live stream right now. Let's go, baby. The market just opened, the stock market, so expect a little bit of volatility with some of the main coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, which have ETFs. Once the market opens, people start trading those again. If you're new here, hit that like button, subscribe, because we are reigniting the daily live streams. I got into a new location. I have a new home office. I'm gonna get new monitors. I'm gonna get new refound energy to shill the hell out of decentralized science to you. Speaking of shilling decentralized science to everyone, Noble Blocks. Noble Blocks. Oh, Noble. So Noble, full disclosure, I'm an advisor for Noble Blocks. Noble Blocks is my largest holding out of everything. Everything that I own in the world of crypto, Noble Blocks is my largest. And that is still since it's down 90 something percent from that hack and from just the whole crypto market doing poorly. It really launched at like the peak of the DeSci bull run. And so it just had downward momentum for the majority of its existence. And Noble Blocks is still, despite being down massively, my largest position by far. I think it makes up probably 40% of my entire portfolio. And I have conviction in this thing that a $2.4 million market cap right now is going to be laughable when it ends up being what it ends up being. Not financial advice, and I don't want to give any price targets right now. Unless you guys really want it, then I'll say my price targets. But I'm holding tight. And watching what's happening behind the scenes, knowing that in October the platform will be updated, knowing that I'm in conversations with someone who's going to propel the fundamentals behind Noble Blocks, the actual platform, into the stratosphere, make it if everything goes as I'm planning, if everything goes as it seems it's going, Noble Blocks will be the largest DeSci platform in the world. Noble Blocks will be the largest DeSci platform in the world as a function of users. I mean that. I'm excited and I'm very convicted in what I'm holding here. That's why a $2.4 million market cap, such a small micro cap that nobody seems to know about, is my largest holding, and I sleep just fine at night. Of course you guys want to know what the price target is. Of course you do. Let's see though. Kind of disappointed with the ICP ecosystem, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's been lackluster without a doubt. I'm hoping that what I've seen comes to fruition, and I'll kind of show you guys what I'm looking at after we talk about Noble. Are you still in St. Pete? No. I'm currently in Georgia now. A little move recently. My permanent address is still in Florida though. But for the time being, I'll be in Georgia, which I'm excited about. It's nice here. I'm excited for fall because Florida doesn't get fall and the fall colors and the leaves, and we're coming into fall and there's a lot of trees here and I miss the color changes. Looking at the sun every morning will give you the energy you need. You're damn right. You're damn right. You guys are not ready for the amount of relentless shilling I'm going to be doing. Noble price target. I firmly believe that Noble Blocks, not only will it recover its all-time high, okay? So right now, Noble Blocks is sitting at 6.5 cents, or, oh my God, 0.06. Come on. Come on. There we go. I not only believe that Noble Blocks will go up past its all-time high at 15 cents, which is a 2,000% increase from here. I firmly believe we will be seeing a 40 to 50 cent Noble Blocks. A 40 to 50 cent Noble Blocks. And that, I think, is not out of the realm of possibility at all. That is a 7,600% return to get us to 50 cents. A 7,600% return is a 77x from a $2.3 million market cap. Let's go to the calculator. So a 2.3 times 77 equals $177 million market cap for us to be up at 50 cents. That is still a mid cap. That's still a micro cap. Remember guys, I believe very firmly that we will see 3 to 5 decentralized science projects hit that $1 billion market cap. Okay? $1 billion market cap for 3 to 5 DeSci projects at the peak. I don't think it'll sustain it at all, and then they'll probably go down by 90 to 99%. Understand that. So when you do see that come to fruition, don't think we're going to just go to 3 billion and don't risk your entire portfolio for an extra 2x or 3x. Like, take your damn profits when we see that. But I do think that we'll see several projects hit that $1 billion market cap. Noble Blocks at 50 cents is only 177 million. Noble Blocks at $1 is only $350 million market cap. Noble Blocks at $1 billion is a $3 coin. If Noble Blocks is one of those coins that makes it to $1 billion, you won't even see this crash anymore. That's a $3 coin. Literally won't even see this. Now it takes up the entire chart, but this will just be a little blip. So getting in for a sixth of a penny, if it does go to that $1 billion market cap, is the trade of the century. Now, I want to maintain a level-headed rationality. So as we approach that 40, 50 cent market cap, I'll be taking a good chunk of, or 40 to 50 cent coin, I'll be taking a good chunk of profits because that's a 77x from here. And you just have to maintain a level head when you're doing any of this stuff. But I'm very dedicated to Noble Blocks still. Now, on to the next. Does that make sense? Does that answer your guys' opinions? Market cap target, price target. Are you going to vote in Florida, LOL? Yeah, I will still vote in Florida. Because I lived most of the year in Florida. So I know I'm in Georgia for a little bit, but my permanent address is still in Florida. So fuck you. 177 million is very doable in a bull run. Absolutely, Louis. Absolutely. Like literally 177 million. We're not even at the peak right now, okay? The market cap for the top 100 coins is anything above $500 million. I think the market cap for the top 100 will be probably like $5 to $10 billion each. And so if you look, assuming that everything does a 10x, you can look and see Noble Blocks in the top 500 coins, and that will probably get you, if everything does a 10x, which not everything is going to do a 10x, but we assume that the top 500 coins all have a market cap above $500 million, Noble Blocks doesn't even have to be in the top 500 to get there. Noble Blocks realistically only needs to get to like the top 700 projects to get to $177 million market cap. That's extremely doable. That's like kind of laughable still. Noble's waiting on the market. Remember, Noble Blocks, the update for the platform to make it so that people can post jobs and post bounties and start peer reviewing each other's research, and all of this stuff that Noble Blocks is going to do is coming out in October, according to Delroy. According to the founder of Noble Blocks, he said October is when the update will be pushed live. It exists and it works now, but they're trying to backtest it and get real researchers to utilize it. So come October is when they'll actually publish it. And from October through probably next summer, I think we see Noble go on a crazy bull run. Research Coin, I don't think I need to go on any kind of a massive discussion on Research Coin. It's Brian Armstrong's project. It's the same as Noble Blocks, only a little bit not as good. I think this will be one of the coins that make it to the top of the DeSci project, so $1 billion market cap. I firmly believe that we'll see Research Coin at $1 billion market cap, and it's at 29 million right now. So that's a 40x from here. I'll take that. I'll take a 40x. You joking? Especially if you got in early with me before it was $1 million market cap, and then you're up a disgusting amount of money. Dynex, I'm down a 50% on, and I might add a little bit more to it because this is neuromorphic quantum computing. I don't want to bore everyone on this live stream with neuromorphic quantum computing, but basically they take a computer. Can you get out of here? Basically, they take your computer and using using VR essentially, they create an environment that can simulate quantum computers. So it's simulated quantum computing. So you can render, just like Render does, you loan out your computer, they simulate a quantum computer on your computer, and in that simulation, they run quantum equations. And they've managed to outpace the most powerful quantum computer in the world by an order of magnitude. So 1,000% more powerful than the most powerful quantum computer, which was released by IBM, I believe. IBM or NVIDIA. One of them set the record earlier this year, and then a couple months ago, Dynex, which is neuromorphic quantum computing on the cloud, outpaced them by 1,000%. So sitting here looking at this, I think that if quantum computing gets any kind of excitement in the next year, we see Dynex as one of those top projects. It's like a $30 million market cap right now. I think it goes crazy. And then we got two more, Genomes DAO and Data Lake. I don't think I need to explain anything else to them. I do need to explain to you guys, though, that next time you see this portfolio, it will be rehauled completely. It'll have a complete overhaul on what's going on because it's not currently representative to my actual portfolio. I own Data Lake. I own Genomes DAO. I own Dynex. I own ResearchCoin. No, I don't own ResearchCoin anymore. I transferred that for the bio sale. I own Noble Blocks, I own ICP, I own Landwolf, I own Kaspa, although I think my Kaspa's locked in one of the exchanges that I used to use, which now requires KYC. So I think I have to go get a Paula ID in order to get the Kaspa off of that exchange. So this money right now, I burned it by accident. It kind of sucks. Kaspa, I think I lost. Axon DAO, I'm chilling with it. Jupiter is on this computer now finally. It wasn't for a long time. And then USDC is chilling in my MetaMask. I need to deploy all of this and I need to sit down and really think through what I'm doing because this $2,300 needs to turn into $50,000, if not $100,000 in the next 12 months so that I can go buy a house. I still think it's possible, but it is quite the feat. I have to 50x my portfolio. I think it's possible. I will do it, but it's not going to be if I just continue to exist without looking into it. So I need to overhaul the whole portfolio to actually get us to that $50,000 to $100,000 in the portfolio. Now, that's my whole spiel for the most part. So we can talk about what I've been doing, where I've been, and my plans for the rest of the year. If you guys want to sit and chat with me, I appreciate it. We got about 15 minutes left, so if you haven't hit the like button, let's close the chat and see how many people have hit it. We got 7 likes, but there's 10 people in here. So I would appreciate if the other 3 people who are sitting here just listening to me ramble kind of closed out of the live chat for a second, hit that like button, and then open the live chat back up. And then go ahead and type any questions or concerns you have or anything you want to chat about right now. Otherwise, I'm going to ramble about what I've been doing and what my plans are for the future here. As you see, we got Block Solutions. Block Solutions has really taken most of my time as of late. So Block Solutions is the software company that I've been working on for the better part of a year now. And we are finally at a point where I can start pushing it like crazy. So it is right now, it is a functional blockchain explorer for Ethereum, Base, and Polygon. So it has 3 chains in one place. So if you have something on Base, you don't need to go to Base Scan. If you have something on Ethereum, you don't need to go to Ethereum Scan or Etherscan or Polyscan. You can just come to Block Solutions. And I know right now it's only these 3, and that's kind of like mid. It's like meh, whatever. And it honestly doesn't even look that crazy right now. Like it doesn't look as good as it will be looking come the update that's coming in October. October 1st, we'll be pushing the site live with updates. These updates are going to include Solana, so Solscan is rendered obsolete, and Bitcoin. So Bitcoin Scan is rendered obsolete. Ethereum, Solana, Bitcoin, Base, and Polygon all in the same spot for block explorers. Now, You guys are smart. You understand what a block explorer is, so I'm not going to go through that. What we're doing, not in this current version that you see on here, okay? Not on the current version that you see, because this was us getting the MVP out, the most viable product. This was us actually launching something and getting something in the books for what we have, okay? This is just a regular old block explorer that doesn't look that great, which is why we don't have a lot of people using it right now. And I understand that because it's not easy to see and it's kind of confusing. What we're doing is overhauling the user experience. We're overhauling what it looks like to make it more easy to digest. Rather than having timestamp, transaction hash, block from this random wallet to this random wallet and the value, what is even that denoted in? And there's a 0 here. What we're doing is making it more user friendly. So you'll be able to see the token. So if I transferred Noble blocks from my wallet to, let's see, Steven's wallet, you would actually get to see what was being transferred, not just the value. We're gonna say Noble, how much and what dollar denominated value it is. I'm getting a lot of messages on my phone right now, which is blowing my stuff up. So that it's like less technical for developers and more applicable for actual traders and actual users of crypto. Because when you go look at a block explorer, it's, even if you know what you're doing, it's super overwhelming and it doesn't make any sense. And so what we're doing is simplifying it so that the regular Joe Schmo can actually see what's happening on the chain and do their own sleuthing and actually look into stuff for their own. Because I think the more data you can have, the more knowledge you have, the better you're gonna be at this investing game. And so by providing you with the tools for doing that, it makes it so that you can actually, well, have success in this game. And right now, it's just a block explorer and a portfolio tracker, right? There's no wallet connected because I don't want you guys seeing my wallet or my login information, but it's a portfolio tracker as well. But what you can do when you have a block explorer is literally everything else. Every single tool that exists in the crypto market, whether it be DEX Screener, whether it be a Telegram trading bot, whether it be a copy trading bot, whether it be a decentralized exchange, whether it be a fear and greed index, it doesn't matter what it is. Every single tool in crypto is rooted in the foundation of having a block explorer. And so by creating the block explorers, what we can do here at Block Solutions is create every other tool that you could possibly need in the world of crypto. All of it. So Ethereum, you have your Ethereum wallet, you have your Base wallet, you have your Polygon wallet, you have your Bitcoin wallet, you have your Solana wallet. Go to your portfolio, connect the wallets, and have a comprehensive portfolio with every single coin, regardless as to if it's listed on CoinMarketCap or not. If the coin exists, it can be in your portfolio on Block Solutions. If you have an NFT, regardless of the chain, it can exist in your portfolio on Block Solutions. Right now, that's what we have. But literally, whatever your imagination can see is what we'll be incorporating into Block Solutions. Give me one more second, then I'll read the comments that you guys have left asking questions. It's not gonna stop with just a portfolio tracker or an alert system for trading activity with your top influencers or your top wallets you want to watch. It's not just going to stop there, because this is alpha. I have not yet released to anyone, but there's 12 of you guys here, and I truly appreciate you guys being here with me the entire time. Imagine for a second if you could have a block explorer, and rather than having to go through and do all this sleuthing for yourself, imagine if somebody created a large language model, an artificial intelligence chatbot, which was only trained on blockchains. And you could just come and click a little button down in the corner and type, "Did this investor buy more data lake?" Enter. And it pops up with every transaction that I've ever had with data lake. And you can see verbatim what's happening. A chatbot that literally scans the blockchain for you. Probably won't come out until early next year because that's a very difficult task to do, but stuff like that is coming for Block Solutions. And if you have not signed up yet, come sign up, because we have an entire referral system. So you can literally go get your referral link and start farming points for this. I'm not saying that the points will be doing anything, but I am saying that you can start farming your points. I've got 60 referrals, 75 indirect referrals. I have the link in the description of my video. the description here. So if you go look at the description, I have a link.me. You can click on that and get your Blocks referral code. Go sign up if you haven't. You just need your email and then connect to one of your wallets that you want to track in the portfolio tracker, and then click on the rewards. You'll get the reward system going. You can share out the link and start earning points. Right now it's just for referring people, but in due time we will incorporate rewards for literally every action you take. So every time you do a scan here, you'll get some more points, but that's a little bit down the line. Now let's read some of the questions and comments, because I know I went on a tangent about block solutions, which I was not expecting to do right then. But how much does your thesis change if Kamala wins? Kamala's not going to win, but if Kamala wins, I don't think we go as high. I still think that we have a bull market, because at the end of the day, no matter who's in charge of the United States, they're going to print an obscene amount of money, and crypto gets more valuable the more dollars are in the market. So regardless as to who wins, I still think we see the bull market. It's just going to be a less or a dampened bull market if Kamala wins. And I really don't see Kamala winning. But I still think we see the same run. I think we see a nice run in 2025, but Trump would send us higher. Exactly. I should have read your second comment. Zach, spot on. I think Trump sends us to Valhalla and Kamala sends us to like a nice modest little house. I think that if Trump wins, I get to go buy a nice vacation house. And if Kamala wins, I get to go buy a nice little fixer-upper in the ghetto. Either way, I'm buying a house though. What are your thoughts on Data Lake, Axon DAO for price predictions coming months? I've been DCAing the last 3 months. Hell yeah, Jacob. Points for an airdrop? I don't know, Louis. I don't know. Points for something. I got 49,000 points. You guys can get even more points. And it's an infinite tiered referral system. So if I refer you, I get 50% bonus for you. If I refer you, I get 512 points. If you refer someone, you get 512 points and I get half of that. If that person refers someone, you get half, they get 512 points, you get half of that, and I get half of that. And it's infinitely scalable downwards and downwards and downwards. And that is going to continue for when we incorporate like searching something. If I type in my wallet and I look for thatinvestor.eth, we're doing a domain search right now, and I don't think we have the capability for domain searches, but in the future, when we do, and when we incorporate those points, by typing that in and looking up something, I'll earn 1 point, for example. And literally every search I do will earn me a point. And I'm not saying what the points are gonna be used for, but the points are gonna be something that you should accumulate as many of as possible. And right now, the only way you do that is by referring people. So go MLM this thing to Valhalla. Now, let's go look at Lake again, and I'll give my price predictions. Data Lake, a $4.1 million market cap. I think that we can easily recapture all-time highs for Data Lake. So that puts us up here at 4.5 cents. Do you guys remember how there was only like 0.1% of the supply in circulation back here, and now we got almost 50% of the supply in circulation? So to recover all-time highs, that's an 1,100% return from its current price. I think we've probably bottomed here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make it my mission to shill the hell out of all of decentralized science to ensure that we did bottom here. And from here to here, 1,100% returns. I think that's in the bag. I think that's easy. I think that we could probably see Data Lake, I mean, that's a $45 million market cap. I think we see, again, remember, I think that the company right now is worth $45 million. And I think the coin will be worth double to triple the market cap of the actual company. And so I think that we can see Data Lake realistically getting upwards of like 10 to 15 cents. And I think that's still only $150 million, $130 million market cap. So if Data Lake's one of the ones that hits $1 billion market cap, we're looking at disgusting returns on all of these coins. I'm not going to be holding my entire bag all the way up to $1 billion market cap, but Data Lake, Axon DAO, Research Hub, and Noble Blocks, plus probably BioXYZ, I think those 5 are the ones that I would bet big on to be the 5 that hit the $1 billion market caps. A $4 million market cap, we would need 100x times 2, so a 200x to get up to $1 billion. So a 10x would be 1,000. 100x would be 10,000. So a 20,000% returns would be a 200x. So if it did hit $1 billion market cap, you're looking at an 85 cent Lake. That's crazy. That's crazy. And then AXGT. Now I went over Data Lake and Axon DAO yesterday in the video I posted, so go check that out if you haven't. Axon DAO low-key hit $1 billion market cap already, but that wasn't fully diluted, or that was fully diluted. The circulating market cap was only 100 million, which is still enormous, but that means that at $1, the circulating, oh my God, at $1, the market cap is 100 million. So going to $1 billion would be a $10 Axon DAO. So look at how many coins you have. And if you think Axon can hit a circulating market cap of $1 billion, it already hit a fully diluted of $1 billion, so a circulating of $1 billion, you're looking at 11,000% returns or 100x from here, which is enormous. Oh, she doesn't win, but I think it's close to a toss-up for now. I know. It's kind of scary, actually. It's because she got so much money. They just, like, shoehorned her in. I hope she doesn't win, especially since she wants to make Gary Gensler the freaking Treasury Secretary of Treasury, whatever the hell the name is. Look at this. Axon just had a $17,000 buy order. That was a couple minutes ago. Damn, guys. Was that one of you? Was that one of you? Noble to the moon, let's go. Thoughts on Wellshare? I'm very bullish on Wellshare. I really like the team. I worked with them a little bit, and I did the interview with them in Germany. I think they're smart. I think they're going very, very intelligently. I don't know what to say there. I think that they're going to do really well. I think Wellshare has the potential to be one of the top DeSci projects, but I don't think it goes to $1 billion. I think it's going to have a nice run with everything else, and I think that it will make some waves in its own right. I don't know that it's going to be one of those top dog $1 billion projects. That being said, I got into the pre-sale. I know a lot of you guys got into the pre-sale, minus anyone in the United States because they blocked out the people in the United States, but they're doing things the right way. Jacques is a good, strong man, and you can tell, ready? You can tell that Jacques works out, okay? This is all the proof I think you need, right? This is all the proof that I think you need to know that it'll do well. Right here. No, not Kamala Harris. Not Kamala Harris. Okay, I guess I won't click on it. This person made a deadlifting ETF with companies, only with companies that the CEOs lift weights or do fighting sports. Jacques clearly lifts weights, and this ETF outperformed the S&P 500 by 140%. So basically what I'm trying to say is that CEO works out, number go up. So that's bullish enough for me, right? And that makes sense. That makes sense. You heard about VXV. I have a video on VXV, my guy. One of my best videos ever, I think, is on VXV. Videos, a popular. Yeah, right there. How big can vector space bioscience get? VXV. CEO Hassan Frank. When I was working with Kryptonite, I know a little taboo, not everyone wants to hear that, but when I was working with Kryptonite, with Joshua Jake and Lucas, Blockchain Boy, they interviewed the CEO of VXV and SBio. And yeah, he's a really smart man. He's a really, really smart man. And what they're doing is kind of crazy. Basically, they're working to conduct biological experiments out in outer space to help send people to the moon. If you don't know, NASA has a plan to send someone, to send a mission to the moon with 4 astronauts. They're going to circle around and see about setting up a lunar base literally next year. And so Vector Space Biosciences is sending different proteins into space to do different experiments with microgravity in outer space and with the radiation that comes from outer space, because there's a lot of radiation. And so they're testing out different drug therapies out there in order to see the effect it's going to have for when we do send people to the moon, because that's coming sooner than people realize. Probably by the end of the decade, we'll have people on the moon, which sounds like a long time away, but it's only 6 years. Only 5 years at this point. And so we are going to have people there. And even if we don't, conducting experiments in microgravity, in basically frozen experiments, has shown that we can take that back to the earth and implement those different experiments here on earth to make drugs more effective. There was something about like microcrystallization of molecules in drug therapies that helped them with the absorption rates here on earth. And I'm probably butchering that experiment a little bit, but basically not a crypto, an actual biotech company sent a bunch of drugs into space, did the experiments, came back down on Earth, simulated outer space again in the pressure and the radiation and the freezing environment, and created the drug compounds again, and they were way more effective in actually helping humans. So there's a lot of cool stuff coming out of VXV. I think it's a solid project. It's just one of the legacy DeSci coins, and I'm always hunting after the new thing, new shiny object, new shiny object. But I appreciate you guys coming here. I'm going to be going live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm also going to start up my TikTok lives, and I'm also going to be pumping out different videos like I was in the glory days of my content creation here. I'm very excited to be back and in a stable environment and in a place that I can make content and really start pushing out decentralized science to the masses again. So stay prepared, get ready for the mass shilling of DeSci. If you want to help me shill DeSci, come to DeSci Shillers. It's my Telegram chat. I just made it a couple days ago, like a week ago maybe. There's 17 people in here right now, and the link is in the description of this video. I hope that you understand one thing, that time is your most valuable asset, and I think this was worth investing it into. I'll see you guys in the Discord or the Telegram or on other social media sites, wherever you want to be, but I have to pee. I'm going to literally piss myself, so I'll see you guys later. Oh man, I got to get another screen.